everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. Welcome back. It is time for a Sunday Funday haul video, and I have a few packages here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the table, and I have one back here, and that one is where we're going to start off because that is going to be pretty cool. Now, shout out to whoever is my one person in there watching right now. Big ups to you. Make sure you drop me a comment in the comment section right quick so I can give you a big shout out. And it looks like we have a couple more people coming through, so big ups to whoever is out there. Make sure you drop me a line in the comments so that I can shout you out. And yeah, let me just say this first.
What's good, everybody? What's up? Are you ready for it?
Hit the wrong button. All right, let's do this thing. All right, first off, this back here is the fifth wheel electric scooter. This is the V40 Pro. I'm not going to open it up right now because it's so big and I can't really fit it up here. I'm going to do a actual unboxing later where I'm going to put it together. It comes mostly put together, but I'm going to put it together, show you guys how that works and how it looks, and then I'll test it out and let you know how it performs. So, yeah. But let me see if I can jump in right quick on the Zoms of Amma, and let me see if I can find this scooter. I think I might have it up here. Let me see if I can find my browsing history. They keep moving my browsing history to the point that it's difficult to keep up with it. So, all right. Here it is. All right, this is it. This is the fifth wheel V40 Pro adult electric scooter. It says 10-inch solid tires, which should mean no flats. Big ups on that. It has 800-watt peak motor, 20 miles per hour top speed, and 24.9 miles. So it is a foldable electric scooter with dual suspension and brakes, app control, and ambient lights. Now, that is fantastic. That 20 miles right there, that's enough to get probably most people to and from school or work. Or if you are, maybe if you work a little bit further, maybe it's enough to get you to work, and then you can plug it in and get the thing fully charged up during the course of the day so that you have a full charge to get yourself home. And with that being the case, for a lot of people, it will eliminate the need for you to take, a bus or metro or, or drive or whatever. So assuming that you have safe road conditions or sidewalk conditions for you to ride the scooter, for a lot of people, this may be the only real motor vehicle that you need, which can be fantastic, especially for people who don't have the means to drive, either because you don't have a driver's license or the money to buy a car or insurance, or maybe there's no parking or something like that. So, yeah. And we can see right there, it says peak 48 volt, 800 watt motor. It says powerful brushless motor allows you to commute with ease. You have that 20 mile an hour top speed. And you have a 20% max slope. So this thing will climb up hills. Now, that 24 mile max range, it will be affected by other conditions like how fast you're going, how many hills you have to climb, and all that stuff. So if you live if you work 25 miles or 24 miles away from your home and you have a lot of hills to climb, you're probably not going to make it. But if you work, say, 10 miles, you should probably be fine. You can see here it says long-range scooter. It says multifunctional adult scooter can easily overcome all terrains, 24.9 mile max range, 264 pound max load, and 4-hour charge time. So it's really nice. If you go somewhere, let's say you have to go to school or something, you can go ahead and bring this with you, plug it in, and then get it charged up. And by the time you have to head back home, you're able to hop back on a fully charged scooter and roll. So yeah, and it says real dual suspension. It says fork suspension and rear suspension ensure great comfort. So you can see there, front suspension and rear suspension. That is pretty doggone nice. And then it says ride in confidence. It says both full EBS and rear disc brakes can keep you safe. I think EABS is electronic anti anti-brakes. I don't know. I think it's so it doesn't like lock up or something. So, and skid. I think it's sort of like those anti-lock brakes in cars. So, but there you have that. And let's see, there's a few other photos in there. It says lightweight and portable, foldable. So you can see right there, you can fold it up and then carry it with you. And let's see, what is this one? Oh, yep, Ride in Style says the eye-shape ambient light is an app-controlled and infinite colors. So you can see right there, it's going to give you all these different colors that you can have for your lights on there, which is going to make it really, really fantastic when you are out and about and it's dark and you want to make sure that you're seen. Obviously, lights make it easy for you to see, but these really kind of colorful lights will attract people's attention in somewhat, which makes sure that you are not just able to see where you're going, but you are actually seen so people don't hit you. So that's always really nice. And here is the foldable part right there. You can see that there's a little latch right there on the handlebars, and they just fold right down, and then it snaps onto the back right there so that you can carry it with you right there. And you may notice right here too, there's a display on the handlebars so that you can see how fast you're going and your battery power and all that good stuff there as well. So yeah. And then here, just another example showing people riding the scooters and enjoying them. So yeah, some people ride side by, with their feet side by side like that. I generally like to ride like a skateboard where I have one foot in front of the other. It feels a little bit safer to me, but everybody to each his own how they have their balance set up. So now, this scooter is normally $459.99, but it is on sale right now for 38% off at $284.99. $284.99. That's a really nice discount there. And that again is for the V40 Pro. But they do have other scooters available and electric bikes. So if you want something else, you can come into the scooter section on their page and you can check what else they have. They have the V30 Pro, says a safer ride with turn signals. You have the V40, obviously, that's there. You have the V20, again, with turn signals and app support and all that. So they have you can buy the V30 Pro seat so that you can sit down on there. So if you're somebody who's a bit older, or maybe you have some knee problems like I do and you want to be able to sit down on the scooter, you can do that and make it easy to zip around town. And I think older people may really like that. They also make electric bikes here. So if you want to get an electric bike, you can get that. And if you look at this, it says Ultimate Urban and Mountain Companion. But this looks like a removable rechargeable battery, which is nice because that means you can buy more than one battery. And if you're out and about someplace far, you can just swap out that battery and get that extra range. So, but they have a number of different ones here. So you can check those out. They have some different styles too. So if you guys need if you need an electric bike or an electric scooter, you have some options for you there. So I'm gonna go ahead and unbox that later on camera and do a full review of that scooter because I'm looking forward to it. I have a couple of scooters already. I think they're over there. I have one that my wife gave me for Christmas and one that somebody else sent me, and we have a good time riding around on those things. I think we rode them on, I think it was the 4th of July. We took them out and we rode up to the local high school, one of the local high schools where they do a big fireworks show every year. But it was really convenient because parking up there was a madhouse. There was crazy traffic when the fireworks show ended. We were just on our scooters zipping through and getting out of there with no trouble at all. So yeah. All righty. All right. Shout out to Mark Guy in the building. Says, "What's up, my brother?" Says, "Living legend Larry. Big ups. I love it. I love it. I love it." There we go. Big up again. We have D Johnson 6146 in the building. Says, "Hey Larry, shout out to you." And we have G Williams 542 says, "Larry, what's up?" I like that. I want to know if that's you on that motorcycle catching air like that. That's what I want to know. If that's you, let me know. I want to know if that's actually you catching air. All right, let's keep this thing pushing. We have a couple of bags. Let's open this one first here. I think I know what this is. There are a couple of these things I actually ordered. I think I think I have 5 products today, and out of those 5, I think 2 of them I actually ordered. The other ones, I'm not exactly sure what they are. So, oh, yep. this is, did I order this? This is this is a 3XL. Oh, you know what? I think this is a giveaway. I think I won this. I was messing around on that show, on that app again, WhatsApp or whatnot. And I think I won this. I think I won this in a giveaway. And whoo, this thing is thick, man. Here is the thing. It's from a company called BKYS. Maybe it's yeah, I'm not sure what that stands for, but it's sort of like a streetwear type gear. It has this nice embroidered stuff on there. This shirt though is thick, man. This is a thick t-shirt. It feels super high quality, and this is a 3XL. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this thing as far as the size of it, because I don't wear anywhere near a 3XL. But let me do this. Let me go and see if BKYS shirts, let's see if we can find that anywhere. And I don't know. Let's see. Is this yeah, I don't know where. I'm not real familiar with that brand. So I'm looking online. Let's see. Here we go. Let me bring you guys in with me. So here we go. This is, I see this where it says BKYS men's apparel for bit. Let's check this out. I think this is, I don't think this is their store, but I think this store sells some of their shirts, and they look like they're about maybe about $65 or so. So I was hoping, oh wait, here we go. This is their Instagram page. So it looks as premium streetwear brand. Yeah, all right. They have some interesting stuff there, you know. Definitely some interesting stuff. I don't know if they have, yeah, I don't see a website on here. So yeah, I don't see anything where they have an actual website that I could take you guys to show you. So, but I got this one off of, I believe this is one that I won, because I did not buy this. So this must have been a giveaway that I won off of whatnot. So shout out to them. And yeah, all right. Let's keep it going. Oh, let me see, a couple more people came through. It looks like Carl Bingsley came through. Carl's Bingsley 3452 says, "What up, Larry?" Shout out, man. Big ups to you too. We have Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house, says, "Happy Sunday, everyone." Big ups, happy Sunday, everyone. And hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving too. You know, I hope everyone had a really, really wonderful Thanksgiving, and just had a general good time, ate some good food, got to spend some quality time with the fam and all that, you know, or friends. I know a lot of people do friendsgiving, you know, so I like that too. So do what you do. I hope everybody's having a great time. So, all right. Oh, look at this. This is the O-Light. It says Rethink Light, Reimagine Style. And this is the Arc Pro flashlight. Check this out right there. Man, that thing is, look at that. It's kind of crazy. It almost looks like a remote control. But that is the O-Light Arc Light. I have to see, where is the, I have to see if I can figure out what this thing is going to look like as far as the actual light. I guess I could take it out of there, but it's sealed up. Some of these that are like sealed, it's hard to like, you know, make it look like it's fresh unboxing when I want to do my unboxing later. So sometimes I just don't open them. But let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can at least pull it up on Amazon and show you guys. And come on. Come on. Nope, it's not coming up. All right. Let me just do a quick search for it on Amazon. Let's do O-Light Arc. And let's see, this is Arc Pro. O-Light Arc Pro. All right. Let me bring you guys in. Here is the O-Light Arc Pro right here. Flat EDC flashlight. Look at that. $79 right there. It says rechargeable with green beam, UV, and white LED, 1500 lumens, USB-C pocket camping flashlight, spotlight, floodlight for outdoor emergency working. This is black CW. And so, yeah, you can see that right there. I guess that's going to show you which mode that you're in, whether you're in the UV mode, the flood mode, or the spotlight mode. So, we can see right there, it says spotlight throw, max throw is 205 meters. The pure flood max output is 1500 lumens. And then the UV light max output is 1200 MWs, which I'm not really super sure about that. I haven't really, maybe I have a UV light and just didn't understand it, but I'm gonna have to learn a little bit about that one. So, we can see here it says color-coded indicators. It says white for brightness, green for battery levels. So very nice. And it says with turbo mode, I guess you have the turbo mode can be activated when the battery indicator displays L3 or above. So I guess if you're below L3, if you're at like 2 dots for battery, which is like 25% or less or so, or about 25%, then you can't use a turbo mode because I guess it takes up too much power. So you need to make sure you have a more fully charged flashlight to use turbo mode. So that's interesting. And it says lockout for safety. It says keep the flashlight in lockout mode to prevent accidental activation. That right there is so important. I can't tell you how many times I have thrown a flashlight in my backpack or my camera bag or something. Turns out that, you know, I end up with a dead battery because it got activated in the bag, and then when I need it, the battery's dead. So this lockout feature, vital, and again, vital. And then it says dual charging options. You can use the Olight magnetic charger, or you can use the USB-C. I love that. These Olight magnetic chargers, fantastic, but they're proprietary. And sometimes I can find mine, sometimes I can't, because I do have another Olight. But I love the fact that you do have the option to charge via USB-C. That means I always have an option that is going to work for me because I have USB-C chargers pretty much everywhere. So let's see here. It says lasting performance. If you use medium mode for 30 minutes a day, you can get up to 26 days of use. That's going to be on a single charge. So you have a maximum runtime of 14 days on moonlight mode. So I guess if you were just like, I don't know, locked away in a cave somewhere, or you were, I don't know, maybe you're a miner and you get in collapse and you're in blackout, maybe you can turn that on. You have 14 days of moonlight mode, and hopefully you guys will be saved by then, because if not, probably run out of air anyways. But 14 days, I mean, if you're in complete blackness, that moonlight mode is going to seem probably pretty bright after a while because your eyes will adjust and it'll probably fill up the space. So, yeah, it says 20% longer than the ArcField Pro. So there you go. If you have the ArcField Pro, this is going to be 27% longer battery life. This has a 2,000 milliamp hour battery. It's a lithium polymer battery. And it says 33% higher than the ArcField Pro as far as battery capacity. So you get 27% longer runtime and 33% more battery than the ArcField Pro. So very nice, very nice. All right, let's see here. You can see how it goes. It looks like it's going to have a nice pocket clip on there. It looks like it's going to be a nice deep carry pocket clip, so you can put it on your pocket on the inside. You can put it on like a tactical vest or a backpack or something. You could throw it in your purse. It says it's suit ready, so I guess you could put it on the outside of your suit like that. I don't think anybody probably would wear it on the outside of their suit. They'd probably put it on the inside or something, but who knows? Maybe somebody is, you know, rugged chic and they want to have that. Who knows? Maybe if you are, like, I work at a theater, so I work for a theater where they do plays. So maybe you're an usher at a theater, you're wearing a suit and you want to have the flashlight so that you can show people to their seats or something. I don't know. There's all kinds of reasons why people might want to have stuff like that. And here are some specs as far as run times and brightness levels and, and lumens and all that stuff. So in turbo mode, which is 1500 lumens, it looks like you're going to get, it says 4 plus 140 minutes. And then spotlight, 800 lumens, 400 lumens, and then 4 to plus 130 minutes. So I guess maybe you'll get 4 minutes of turbo time, and then after that, I guess you'll be able to get 140 minutes. So I think you can only use the turbo mode for so long. Yeah. Anyways, you guys can check this out on your own. I don't want to read through all of that stuff, but you can see where it says green beam. I think that's the UV thing. You get a max runtime of 50 hours. So yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. Should I open it? Do you guys want me to? Do you guys want to see this thing? Should I open it up and check it out? Let's see. Let's see. We have Angel Valentine 4135 says, I watch different tech YouTubers reviews the same product. Says, let's see. I watch different tech YouTubers and they all review the same products at the same time. Thank you, Larry, for not following the wave and doing things differently. Shout out to you, Angel. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I big ups. Yeah. You know, sometimes I think one of the reasons why often people review the same things at the same time is because these companies will send out products to reviewers that they have on their list or their favorite reviewers, and then they have embargo dates. And so what happens is that they will say, hey, this product's not coming out until December 10th. And they send it early so that they can actually use the product and get to know it and make their videos and have their videos ready. And because they'll say, hey, you can't release this video until, 12 p.m. noon on December 10th. Everybody gets their videos done and they schedule their videos to release at that exact time when the embargo lifts. And so everybody's videos flood the internet at the same time. And as a consequence, you end up with a bunch of people with the same products at the same time, which I understand can be quite annoying. And also because a lot of them have the same talking points, you don't always get something new and fresh. So I find oftentimes you don't get some of the most in-depth reviews until like maybe even from those reviewers that get early access, sometimes until like the second or third video they put out about the product, once they've already done, their due diligence to give the company what they want, then they can really start making videos. Or after the product's been released, and then all the regular consumers get the videos and they can really start making videos, and they don't have to care, they don't have to worry or care about what the companies say or want. They can just make the most complete and thorough and honest video that's out there. So yeah. All right. Benjamin, what was it? Benjamin Nolan, Nautilistic Diaper says, hey Larry, I've changed up my username. I see that. Apparently you do have diaper in your name. G. Williams says, let's see the green light. All right, let's check it out. It says, that's why Mark says that's why he's a living legend. All right, let's go. All right, G. Williams says, let's see this green light. So we're going to check out the green light. Let's get this thing opened up. I may have to stick it back in the box so that I can do another unboxing when I actually show you guys. I want to do like the full review of this product. But let's get this thing out and try it out. And first off, very nice presentation. I like that. Let's see if we can get that in there. Big ups. And yeah, this thing is, oh, stuff fell out at the bottom. So we have the Olight charger here, and then we have the paperwork and stuff in there as well. So it looks like we're going to get a, says Arc Pro. I think this is like a warranty card or something. Here's a little sheet with the specifications on there. So we have that. And this is going to be the light right here. Let me take that off. And you may notice on the bottom here, that is where you have that Olight proprietary charger. Let's go ahead and I'll show you. You just here's the charger right here, and you just snap it right on there, just like that, and then you can plug it in and it will charge up. But you also have the USB-C port right there, and you may notice it's a nice little flap. It just goes right back down. I love that. Let's see if I can show you here. So it just goes right up like that, and then pushes right back down. So, and then you also have this deep carry pocket clip. It almost looks like a pocket knife in some respects. It almost looks like a out the front pocket knife, but you have that nice deep carry pocket clip. And let's see. Let's get this out. There are the lights right there. There is that. And on the back here, it says charge to activate before first use. Well, we're going to go and do it anyway. All right, let's see what this green looks like. This is the UV light. And, oh, you know what? No, I should be able to, let's see. I may need to, oh, let's see. Let's turn it over here. You may notice on the front there, it shows where it has those three little switches. It's hard to see because it's sort of black, but there it is. Let's see if we can get this thing to turn on. And yeah, I think this thing is completely dead. I don't think there's any, oh wait, there's a button. Oh, you know what? There's a button on the side. Let's see if that's going to do anything for me. Nope. Hold on, let me see. Nope, I think this thing is completely drained. It needs to have some power. It needs to, yeah, I think I need to charge this thing up completely. There is a side button. I think that might be the UV button right there on the side. But there is a UV switch, but maybe it's a brightness button. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to go look at the instructions. But this thing is deader than a doornail. So let's see if I plug it in. Excuse me. Oh, well, you can see if I plug it in, it does have some lights coming up on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It does have some lights. And it's on UV mode. Oh, there it is. You guys may be able to see that now. Can you guys see that? It's coming up. I don't know if you guys can see. Oop, trying to get this. You might be able to see the UV light right there. And I think, let's see if this is going to be the brightness. Maybe that's the brightness level. Maybe that's where I changed the brightness levels right there. So let's see. Yeah, right there. You see that? There you go. I could see it. That's the, woo! I saw that right there. Man. Yeah, you guys could probably, there it is. So, there is that. All right, well, I'm gonna turn this thing off. I'm gonna turn this thing off. Actually, let me see it. Oh, there you go. If I hit that right there, that's the floodlight. And if I hit that, that's the spotlight. And if I hit this again, I don't know if this thing is going to, let's see if I hit it. Let's see if I push it and hold. Oh, there you go. So I push it and hold it. It cycles through the brightness levels. And you may be able to see that. So there's that. If I do that, push it and hold it, and then it cycles through the brightness levels. So, all right. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a way to turn both of those, like the spotlight and the floodlight on at the same time. But yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try and put this thing back together the best that I can and make it look like I didn't unbox it already. So, you know, maybe I don't really need to. You guys watch this stuff. You know what's what. So I will put this back in here. And let me get that back. And let me get this packaging back in here. Get that there. All right, all right. Get this, put this back up in there. Put that right there. Slide that back in there, and booyaka! Look at that. Looks like it was never even. It looks like it was never even unboxed. All right. Anyhow, this thing right here is this thing is $79.99. It's normally $99.99, but it's on special right now for Cyber Monday. It's 20% off, so it's $79.99. And I think this is probably a really nice light for a lot of people. I have the black one, but you can also get this in OD green. And let me put it up on there. You can get the OD green, you can get the orange, you can get the gray Phantom Squadron, which maybe this is the one I have. Yeah, I have the Phantom Squadron. And then you can also get it in zombie green, kind of cool. And you can get it in silver graphite dual tone. So again, silver graphite dual tone, zombie green, the gray Phantom Squadron, that's the one I have. That's kind of cool. Orange, OD green, and matte black. So, excuse me. So you have some options for colors and designs and stuff. So definitely check that out. I would say if you're looking for a nice gift for a loved one, definitely consider that. I think they'll probably get a kick out of it. So, Yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Benjamin says, I will be getting the Galaxy S23 for Christmas, and I'm very excited. How do you know you're getting it for Christmas? Somebody might surprise you and get you a S24 or an S25 or something. You don't know what you're getting yet. You haven't opened it. You don't know what Santa's bringing you. It said, he asked, have I ever used the S23? Did you like it? I did have an S23 Ultra, and I did love that phone. When I got rid of that phone, I regretted it almost immediately. I believe I traded the S23 Ultra for the Google Pixel 7 Pro, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah. So, anyways. Shout out to Kia 2 Technical. If you guys have not checked out her channel, do it. Go check her stuff out too. She has some wonderful content on there. She does phones and tablets and all kinds of good, good techie stuff over there. All kinds of accessories. Definitely check her channel out. She has some really, really cool stuff. In fact, let me see if I can pull her stuff up right quick. And let's see, Kia. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. Let me make sure. What did I do? I screwed something up. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I get this right. I don't know what I did. I screwed something up. All right. Let me try this. One more again. Oh, man. Get to... Technical. All right, there we go. Let me see if I can get you guys in here with me. All right, here we go. There's her channel right there. Definitely check her out, Kid 2 Technical. And she does all kinds of cool stuff. She has her iPhone, she has Android phones, she has watches, she has screen protectors, she has tablets. She has all kinds of good stuff on here. She's got gaming stuff. She's got phone cases. She's got a gang of stuff on here for you guys to check out. She has some new stuff, some old stuff. One thing I love about her channel is that she doesn't just always review the new stuff. Sometimes she'll get some phones that are a little bit older, and she'll review them because they're new to her. And I love that because, sometimes not everybody has the money to get like the brand new phones, and you want to see a review of the phone, but you want to see a more recent review, not a review from when it came out a year or two ago. You want to see how that phone is holding up today with all the apps that have been updated and everything. So I love that about her channel like that. So yeah. All right, G. Williams says, it's cool. I like the size. I like the size of that too. I really like that. I really like the design of it with that deep carry pocket clip. I think this is something I could probably take with me and carry. I really like that. So, he asks, what am I carrying? Right now, I am carrying, I don't have it on me in my pocket right now. It's actually in my camera bag, but I am carrying a, oh man, what is the name of that thing? Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me see if I can show you which light I am currently rocking. Let's see, where is my browsing history? And here's my browsing history. I may have to go back a little bit. Oh, shout out to Kid 2 Techno with the super chat. I'm gonna get you in just a moment there. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Here's what I'm currently rocking right now. I am rocking the Woobin X4 EDC flat flashlight with RGB light, 1500 lumen mini flashlight with tactical switch and magnets. I really like this light a lot. It's fun. It has this nice little side light, which I think is fantastic. My wife likes me when I use this light when I go into the room late at night and I'm like filming videos and I'm grabbing a new hoodie or a shirt or something. She's like, use the side light. It's not bright, doesn't wake me up. So I like that. But you can see it has a nice pocket clip. It's not as deep carry as the other one, but it's nice. Has a nice switch right here to turn the light on and off or different modes. It also has a brightness dial right there so you can dial up just the right level of brightness. It has an independent power switch. It's just a really nice light. And right now it's 22% off. It's normally $50, but you can get it for $38.99. Also 1500 lumens. So I'm digging that. So yeah, definitely check that out if you guys are at all interested in lights. Check them both out. Now, shout out to Kia 2 Technical. Hit me up with the $2 super chat. Big ups, big ups. Let me give her one of these. First off, I have to get anybody that gives a super chat gets one of these.
You smart. You very smart. We the best. You a genius. Tell them to bring me my money.
That's right. I got a super chat. So YouTube, bring me my money. I'm loving it. Loving it. Oh, she hit me with another one. Shout out again for the other $2 super chat. Big up. She's getting another one. Actually, let me give her this one.
Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you guys want to hit me up with those super chats, please feel free to do so all day, every day. I'm loving it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Let's get this thing cracking like, and we have another one. Get this thing off there. And we have two more boxes. And then I'm going to get up out of here because I actually have to go to my day job. Yes, I had to get one of those. So now I have a day job and I have a shoot that I'm doing tonight. So I need to get up out of here. So let me see what we have in here. Oh, snap. Okay. All right. All right. I ordered these. I guess I had another one that I ordered. I ordered these shoes on Black Friday. I was not expecting them to get here this quickly. These are the Adidas Grand Court 2.0s, and they are a size 13 because that's what size I wear. Now, I haven't had a pair of Adidas in a long time, so I don't know if these things are going to fit me or not. I'm hoping they're not too big because I feel like Adidas might run a little bit big, but I don't know. But these are my joints. I like them. They kind of remind me of like the old school Adidas Run DMC joints, but without the shell toes. And I actually meant, I kind of got the wrong ones because I meant to get the ones with the black, soles right here, but I didn't. I wanted the black soles. Instead, I got the white ones, but these are still cool too. These things cost me literally, I think they were $20 after taxes and shipping and everything. So yeah, big ups on that. And these, I think I got these from, let me see if I can find where I got these from. I think I went to a website. Let me see if I can find this website again and show you guys the, let me see if I can show you the deal. Now, I've shown you guys this website before. It's slickdeals.com. I love this website. It is, they're fantastic. And let me just see if I type in AD, and I'm probably pronouncing Adidas wrong. Everybody says that that Americans pronounce it wrong. I think it's like Adidas or something like that. Oh, no. Anyways, let's see. I don't know. Oh, wait. Maybe it's something like this. Maybe it's one of these sites. No, it's not this site right here, but that's not a bad deal right there for $23. Dang. I might have to go see about those. But let's see if I can find them. Adidas, various colors, $22. Great deal. I think this might actually be it right here. But I thought I bought them from like the Adidas site on like eBay or something. But that's not bad. It says $59, but I think there was, maybe, unless the price went up or something, maybe there's another discount promo or something that you can get. But I think, no, see, those are a little different. Those are the 4.0s. Yeah, let me see if I can. But anyway, I got them on this site, Slick Deals. That's where I went to go check them out. I think I may have gone, because this must be the site right here. This, yeah, I got them on this. Adidas has an eBay site, and so you can see there it says Adidas. It's their actual site there, and then I went and found. Let's see where they at. They were down somewhere yonder, and anyways, it's on this site, right? It's on the Adidas eBay site. So you can come here, check out all the different shoes that they have and find the ones that are right for you. These are like some Court 2.0s. And I got the, let's see, you could use that code right there, Cyber Week, whatever, Cyber Week 20. But you can check out the different colors. And let's see if they have, I don't know if they have the black ones. Yeah, these are the ones that I got right there. And they were 45 bucks. I think after they put in all the codes and stuff in, that's when it came out to like $20 or something. But I wanted these ones right here. That's what I meant to get right there, with the black ones with the black on black with the white stripes. Those are the ones I meant to get, but I accidentally clicked the other ones. So no harm, no foul. I guess I can rock these too. Let's see. I don't know if 20% off of 45 is still not going to get me down to 23, but it'll still do nicely. So yeah. Anyways, check them out if you guys are interested. They're definitely nice. They're definitely nice looking shoes, and I'll have to try them on and see if they fit. So big ups, man. They got those things out fast. I ordered those on like Friday, I think, and they're already here. They were here yesterday when I got here. Those things like came overnight. So yeah. All right, shout out to Big Tim Windsor in the building. Says Larry and the Hall family just got home. Shout out, and he called out the Hall family. So we are going to get one of these right here.
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's right. We don't have friends here. We have family. The Hall family. All right. Now this right here, this is a product that I bought because I have been trading in some older camera gear and buying some new stuff, and I have been sort of like transitioning over from Canon and Fuji. I still keep my Sony gear. That's my steadfast stuff, but I was switching over from Canon and Fuji that I used to mess with to Nikon, and so I bought a Nikon ZR recently. You guys may have seen those videos, and then I bought a Z6 III. Well, I needed some glass to go with it, so I bought the Tamron 70 to 180 f2.8 G2 lens. And yeah, I'm super excited to try this thing out. And let's go ahead. You know what? Let me do it. Let me do this first. Let me go ahead and show you guys. See if I can pull this up on. Let's see if I can pull this up on the Zoms of Amma. And we will. Let's see. Let's go back to Amazon's homepage. We'll type in Tamron 70 to 180, and we want Z mount. We want Nikon Z mount. There we go. And let's see, where is it? Well, this is it, but I didn't pay this much. I paid, oh no, that is the Nikon lens. That is, Nikon does make a version of this lens, but they have the older version. They have the G1. The Tamron is the G2. Tamron actually makes this lens for Nikon, but that is the G1 version. Here is the G2 version right here. And this is the newer one. I wanted the G2 version because the G2 version actually has VC, which is vibration control or image stabilization. The Nikon version does not. So it says $1149, but I got a deal that made it about $200 cheaper. So I got a better deal on that. But you can see, nice and compact for the focal length that it is, and you know, it says it has molded glass, a spherical element, hybrid spherical lenses, low dispersion lens element, XLD extra low dispersion elements, and all that good stuff there. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a very nice lens, and I'm about to try this thing out in about another couple of hours, because I'm gonna leave here in about 30 minutes and head to work. And when I do, I'm taking this lens with me and trying it out. So, but inside of it here, we're gonna get like an instruction manual or a user guide that kind of tells us what everything is. but you probably already know. If you're buying a lens like this, you probably know what's what. Now, I don't think they give you much inside the box, as you can see. It's going to be the lens, and I think that's pretty much it. Sometimes people will give you like a little lens pouch or something to carry the lens in. Not here. And I think that's one way they keep the price down, is just by giving you just the lens itself, and that's it. So we're going to set that off to the side right there. And here is the lens, nice and compact. We can take this off. We don't really need that unless we want it, but it is as far as like for a 70 to 180, that focal length, and look at that. It doesn't have much of a throw. So if you're a photographer and you're trying to zoom in and out really quickly, you can do that very, very quickly. There's not much of a throw. You have on here a custom button. It says custom 1, 2, and 3. So I guess that first level, that first position, let's see, that's going to be custom 1, and then you can change it. That's going to be custom 2, and then that last one right there is custom 3. So you have 3 different custom switches on there. You also have a focus hold button that you can use. What I like to do with these focus hold buttons, instead of using it to actually hold the focus, excuse me, I like to program this in the camera to actually work to send the camera into crop frame mode or APS-C mode, so that I can get a little bit of extra reach. So if I'm shooting photos and I want to make sure I can get even further out, I can just click the button. It automatically throws the camera into crop frame mode or APS-C mode, and I get a 1.5 crop that lets me get in closer. It does lower the resolution of your images. So for instance, like with the Z6 III, it shoots 24 megapixels. If I was to go into crop frame mode, I think I get like 10, 11 megapixels. So it's not as high resolution, but if you need that extra reach, it's nice to be able to quickly do it right there. And then it's also, I like it primarily for video, because video, even if you're in crop frame mode, you can still shoot 4K. So it doesn't matter if you're and full frame or crop frame, you can still shoot 4K video. So hitting that button, going into APS-C mode to get closer when you can't get close enough with the native focal length, that's really, really helpful. So yeah. Also with this lens, there is right here also it's a weather sealed USB-C port. You may see that right there. It's a weather sealed USB-C port. And that's going to allow you to connect this to your computer, and you can download the Tamron app, and it's going to allow you to customize all kinds of different things on this lens. So for instance, you can customize the focus ring so that you can put a focus limiter on here. You can change this so that it focuses in like a different direction. If you're used to manual focusing, one way versus the other, you can change that. You could do all kinds of stuff in there, which is fantastic. So here is the back element right there. I don't know if you guys can see that there. This is a weather sealed lens. There is some weather sealing on there. And the front element here, this is going to have a 67 millimeter front element. So there's that. So if you have lenses already for your other lenses, if you have filters for your other lenses, they will work on here. I believe the 17 to 28, the 28 to 75, and this 70 to 180 all have the same 67 millimeter filter size, so that it keeps it all consistent. That way, if you're out there and you're buying, say, ND filters or some other type of filters, and you want to be able to put them on any of the lenses that you have, it's no problem. You buy one set of filters, one size. You don't have to worry about step-up rings or anything else. You're just good to go. And I love that about this. So, yeah. Well, I'm going to test this thing. Oh, I forgot to mention also, there is a lock button right there. So you can lock this lens up. So if you are up there, I think you can lock it. I think it only locks at like 70 millimeters. So that way, get it that way. So you can see there, it's not going to turn. So if you have the camera around your neck, and you're just walking around, it's not going to like sort of slip down and drip down, so like right there, it's not doing it anyways, but you can, it just makes it easy to lock it up if need be. So yeah, there you go. So, all right, that's it. That's it. That's it. Let's see. Mark Guy said that's a really good deal on them shoes. They are. They are. Big ups. Tim Winter says, work on Sunday, Larry. Sunday night, Larry. Holy cow, you security. You know? No, I'm not. I'm actually, I work for the Shakespeare Theater Company now. And so they're doing a play called Guys and Dolls. And tonight is what they call an IDR, or an invited dress rehearsal. And so dress rehearsal is pretty much when they do a full run through with a audience, I guess, for like the first time. But it's usually only like invited people, like people who work for the theater and friends and family. They invite some media and stuff, media people and stuff out to watch it sometimes. But it's really so that the actors have an audience and they can check for blocking and all the other stuff to make sure everything runs the way they think it's going to run on the actual stage and not in the rehearsal hall. So, yeah. Anyways, but that is during the IDRs, the invited dress rehearsals. That's when I normally shoot the plays so that I can cut trailers and have footage that I can use later for like audience reaction videos and all that stuff. So, anyways, check it out if you guys want to. The theater is called the Shakespeare Theater Company. You guys can check out the stuff there. And yeah, that's it. Shout out to Pedro in the house. As evening, Larry. Pedro, I'm just about up out of here, man. I opened my last product, which was this Tamron lens, and it's a 70 to 180 f2.8, and now I'm out. So, anyways, you guys, it's been real. Thank you so much for coming through, and let me give you this one.
Another one. Another one. Another one. And another one.
And another one. All right, you guys. Well, hopefully I'll see you guys in another week or so. Maybe before that, we'll see what kind of packages come in. If I get a bunch of stuff, maybe I'll go ahead and start putting them out. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video. And until the next time, I'm Larry with Today I Feel Like. Love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.